The secret reality about Steven Seagal reads like an action movie script you wouldn't dare pitch, so you'll want to settle in for this one. He is the stoic martial arts artist whose films Hard to Kill and Under Siege solidified his image as a tough guy, yet there are deeper and more absurd truths hidden behind the indestructible sunglasses than any feat he has ever performed on screen. You won't believe how far this rabbit hole goes, so stay with me through every astonishing detail, especially the conclusion about a covert dog training endeavor, and watch until the credits roll. This includes secret martial arts commands and hidden political affiliations. It all started in the early 1980s when Seagal, who was a 6th Dan Aikido black belt at the time, allegedly established a secret dojo in Japan that was only open to powerful government figures and business magnates. The club, called Cage no Suba Shadow Palm, was located in a warehouse in Kyoto and ran behind sliding shoji screens. Among the members were intelligence officers from several nations who had paid six-figure amounts to master his deadly wrist lock methods out of sight. They were more than simply students. They assumed the role of his unofficial bodyguard corps, allegedly protecting Seagal while he was filming in Hollywood and running errands off camera when secrecy was crucial. In the 1990s, Seagal used the graduates of his dojo as impartial go-betweens to discreetly mediate a settlement between rival oligarch factions while filming in Russia. He transported sealed briefcases of goodwill, including rare katanas, vodka-infused caviar, and even draft contracts for collaborative energy enterprises, while flying back and forth on private jets. The agreement, which avoided a possible conflict over an oil field in Siberia, was praised in private Kremlin hallways but never made public. Seagal's prize? Putin himself reportedly received a Cossack blade etched with his Aikido kanji during a private dinner at the Kremlin. He puts the present in a secret display behind his fireplace in Beverly Hills. However, the most odd aspect of his covert existence came to light in 2005 when Seagal, who professed to adore animals, established an underground canine training facility called Samurai Dogs. The program, which was situated on a large ranch in Montana, taught military and police canines non-traditional techniques like silent tracking, targeted pressure holds for non-lethal subduction, and even canine escort protocols that were based on Japanese martial arts bows. Although he said that the dogs never see actual firearms, sources claim that Seagal personally planned drills in which they taught how to disarm criminals brandishing guns. Few people are aware that the man who trained the dogs to teach Hollywood how to flip platters and martial arts monologues also trained the Academy's alumni, who are currently serving in elite units across the globe. His political shadow play comes next. Seagal reportedly provided crisis management advice to government offices in Southeast Asia on how to handle rebel discussions while serving as an informal advisor to world leaders in the mid-2010s. He would enter covertly, have meetings with generals in tea houses made of bamboo, and impart tactics derived from the philosophy of his dojo, which is the art of using energy against itself. Only his international colleagues were aware of which Seagal was behind the title on his business card from that era, which simply reads Seagal, Senior Counselor, with no reference to actor, martial artist, or musician. What, therefore, can we learn from the hidden truth revealed by Steven Seagal? First of all, his existence spent in the shadow of global intrigue is far more complex than his on-screen character suggests. Second, martial arts have the potential to serve as a vehicle for both power and peace. Third, it becomes clear that the man who taught the world how to defeat villains with a simple flick of the wrist also trains canine commandos and mediates oligarch peace. His best moves were always off camera. If you were startled by this in-depth look at Steven Seagal's hidden empire, please hit like, share with #SeagalUnmasked, and subscribe for more incredible tales of celebrities whose real lives surpass their fictional personas. Because you can tell the last act has only just started. When an action movie star's hidden secrets read like an espionage thriller,